Hi guys, and welcome to NFT United. Wow, what a few months I've had. Firstly, my Twitter account was banned. Leeds are we. Some clown can dish it out but can't take it back. So if anyone's interested, that's my new Twitter account. So rare at So Rare Leeds. Also, personal life. I own a flat. My tenant died, so I'm fucked now because I've got no rent coming in. So I'm trying to sell the flat ASAP. Hence, I haven't been doing any content or uploading any content recently because I'm trying to sort all that shit out. So, anyway, enough of that nonsense. I want to talk to you today about Metasoca. I produced a video on this about a month ago, which is there. Now, since I've done that video, they've released the rewards. So, I just want to talk to you about that and how it affects the platform, etc. I just want to say before I go into any more detail, everything on this video is just my opinion, and that is based on playing this game now for the last few weeks, months. If anyone is interested in joining, you need a MetaMask wallet, which you need to connect to the site. And just to let you know, it's on the Polygon Matic network, as you can see there. And Metasoca use their two tokens, MSU and MSC. Now there's the live price of MSU, just under 10 cents. And MSU in the main would be, if you wanted to buy players, you would go on the market, and whatever the number they're listed for, that is the amount of MSU these people want for their money or for their player. And there's the equivalent of what that is in dollars. MSC is valued much lower than MSU. It's zero, at this moment in time, it's about 0.015. And if you own scouts, when you send scouts out, you pay in MSU and MSC, mainly, mostly in MSC. So that's what MSC would be used for primarily on this platform. And currently, this is how the rewards are being paid out. The rewards were announced last Friday, and I will show you. So these are the rewards that they announced on Friday. I'm playing mainly the beginner because I've got a team averaging around 44, which is my best team if I had them all fit and available. So every game I play and win, I get 66 MSC, which is just under $1 per win. However, I own about 30, 40 players. I can't play every minute of the day because, like I said, players get fatigued. So you've got to wait for them to recover. And once they've dropped, if they were to drop to 0%, it would take 24 hours for them to recover back up to 100%. So the more players you've got, the more games you can play a day, and potentially the more you can earn. You know, the higher level, 261 MSC, that's just under $4. So every time they're winning a game, they're banking $4. Bearing in mind, that's based on the price of MSC today. People on Discord are telling me once the rewards are paid out, which is due on the 10th, between the 10th and the 14th of June, MSC will crash. So as soon as I get my rewards, I'll be converting it into MSU. But my aim is to try and get as many players as I can so I can play as many games as possible in a day. On average, I can play about 15 games a day. So I'm earning anything between $10, $15 a day, depending on how many wins I get, obviously. Now, as well as the MSC rewards, this is the rewards that will be paid in MSU weekly. And as you can see, there's the tiers. And for example, that's a lot of money. The top 1% in the top tier is going to be earning about $2,000. So very nice if you can afford those players. But they are the top players, top rated players. So as you can see, at this moment in time, the rewards went live on Friday. I've played as many games as I possibly can. This is being recorded on the Wednesday, and in total, I've won 3,373 MSC. which is just shy of $50. Again, that is based on the price of MSC today. Now, I'm no expert on MSU. I am just going along, playing it, looking on Discord and learning and listening to what people are saying. There's been an announcement today that they've signed up Danny Carvial on Metasoca. There's a YouTube video there. If you want to have a look at that, then just YouTube Metasoca and it'll be the first video on there. And also Ronaldo's a licensed football player too. So it's exciting times for me at this moment in time, because from what I'm reading, what their plans are, because bearing in mind Metasoca at this moment in time is in its early stages. There's 8 formations you can play at this moment in time, but there's going to be a lot more. When you play games at this moment in time, you're playing against the computer. In a few weeks, you're going to be playing against other players. And there's loads of things happening. If you want to check that out, join their Discord, and it's all listed on there on what their plans are. In my opinion, Metasoca is like Football Manager, but on a play-to-earn basis. And again, just my opinion, I think this has got massive potential. Obviously, it needs numbers coming through the door. And if that happens, players' prices are going to go up, etc. So early adopters will have a massive advantage. And that is the reason I tried to get on as many platforms as early as I possibly can. Obviously, there's no guarantees. Please do your own research on anything you're looking to join. Because like I said, this is just my opinion. And I could be wrong. And at the end of the day, it's your hard-earned money. You've got to invest it in things that you think are going to work out best, not other people's opinions. So like I said, I've got about between 30 and 40 players. I've used all my players today. As you can see, most of the players' conditions are poor. They're all knackered, so I can't play a game at this moment in time. But just to let you know, if you were struggling getting a formation, you can play a centre forward in midfield for etc., but they're going to take a hit in terms of what their average score is going to be. For example, if I was to put that player in the cam role, he is a striker, he will lose 4 off his rating because obviously he's playing in a different position. Different positions or different players put in different positions. For example, he's a left midfielder, he gets -9. So you just got to try and work out, especially if you haven't got many players and you want to try and play as many games as you possibly can. Just fiddle around with it and see which has the less effect on average scores to try and get a formation. Because the more games you play, the more potential earnings you can earn per day. Now, like I said, the game is in early development. There's going to be substitutions. There's all going to be all sorts of things happening in the coming weeks and months. So keep an eye out for those. If you want more detail, like I said, just go on Discord because it's all on there. But I'm very excited about this project, in all honesty. I think there's good money to be made by doing very little. How complicated it gets, I don't know. Like Football Manager in the 90s was straightforward. The later ones now I struggle with because I'm too old for all that nonsense, if I'm being honest. But, you know, at this moment in time, I think there's good money to be made by little investment. It's not huge money, but, you know, it's good income for doing very little, like I said. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything you're not sure on, drop a comment below and I'll try and answer it. And like I said, do your own research, guys. And thanks very much for watching the video. Much appreciated. See you soon.